I would describe myself as a rather big fan of VAR. I think it's got a lot of decisions right, and even if the decision was wrong, the ref's given the decision he thinks is right, and that is really important, because if the decision is of the referee, then he's given what he thinks, whether that's right or wrong. The ref's gone with what he thinks, and he's had a look, whatever. But today, just as the match finished, there was a very, very controversial moment. Now I'm going to have another look at this. Obviously, you can't have a look at it due to the copyright situation. But I'm just going to get it up and have a look. It touches... It's always got to be like a clear handball, and it's not. He heads it onto his hand. There's nothing he can do in this situation. There is absolutely zero he can do to stop the ball hitting his hand. It's not a penalty, and it's concerning to me that this has been given. Now, as I was just about to come on, it said that the Egyptian team had already said that they had feelings that the ref wasn't, up to scratch and whatever, and that they said their piece. Another time, and I would imagine Portugal will not be happy with the decision. I don't think there has been that many errors. There hasn't been that many errors. You can figure the one on Kane, the one on Mitrovic. Outside of those, there's probably one here and there. But overall, and if the ref would have had a look at it and said, or if he'd have given it, then I understand him going to have a look. I really do, because I think that's really important. I don't get it why he's having a look at something, so small and minor. It's very concerning that, once again, VAR is a huge talking point. Now, there's been a hell of a lot of stuff referred to it. Today we had some ridiculous decisions in the game. We had a sending off appeal. That was ridiculous as well. And then we had this. Now, had the game been 0-0, potentially Portugal could have gone out. And that is something that we know we don't want. We don't want teams losing their World Cup status due to errors of VAR. We want VAR to sort those errors out. I don't think this is a mistake of VAR. This is a mistake of the people in charge of it. The ref. Most importantly, the people who said he needed to have a look at it. But, having said all of that, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong. Because he had a look at it, the refs had a look at it, and they all agreed there was something there. Now, I think in any other game, without the VAR, this wouldn't have been given. Now, they've had a look at it and whatever. I still don't believe it's a penalty. I don't. And I wanted Iran to win. And I wanted Iran to win because I always like the little sides having a go and really showing, what they can do. And I think there's a lot of people who want, the little teams, little nations, or the lesser known nations to do really well. But when it comes to stuff like this, the mistake is with the referee. The mistake is with the referee, not VAR. Because, simple reason, some refs would have had a look at it and not given it. Some refs in the booth would have had a look at it and said, no, there's no need to have a look at it. But other refs would have been like, that's something so minor. It's not an error. It's, an accidental dental handball. Most of the handballs that have been given in the penalty area, and I've watched every game, bar the 2 today and bar South Korea and Sweden, have been when, for example, Umtiti, his hand, had it not been there, Jedinak was there to head the ball in. And there was another one, I can't remember. The Colombia man, Sanchez, he stopped the ball going in. If his hand wouldn't have been there, the ball would have travelled into the net. Now, that's clearly stopping a goal scoring opportunity. This, he'd have just cleared it away. And that would have been that, even if he wouldn't have, So I have no idea. I hope they come and clear this up, because it's a bit of a mess. Maybe they should drop the ref. But I personally feel VAR is not to blame. The people in charge are to blame. Now, tell me your thoughts down below on this. I can't, speak for everybody, but my thoughts are it's not VAR. It's the ref. It's the people in charge of VAR that have got this decision wrong, not VAR. There's only so much you can do. Human error is always going to be there, and this is another case of it. You can't stop this. You will never be able to stop human error and people making the wrong decision. For example, if he'd have given the penalty, right, and the VAR people would have been like, hello, take a look at this. I don't think this is a penalty. It accidentally touches his arm, and he goes and has a look, and he still thinks it's a penalty, despite the VAR man saying it's not. Then it is what it is, isn't it? And there's nothing we can do. So I think it's not. It's just a human error here, and not an error on the part of VAR. I don't think it's a problem there. It shouldn't have gone to him in the first place. Everything should have carried on. But it is what it is. Tell me your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them. I hit 1,500 subscribers today. So thank you everyone who has subscribed recently. I actually have uploaded a video every day for over a month. And before that, I was doing very regular content anyway. But to do that is really exceptional, I feel. So yeah, if you're new, check out all of my content. I do all sorts of stuff. So feel free to get involved, subscribe, comment down below, and get involved. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. And getting through to the end. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I, of course, will see you soon.